You think your cat is just being moody, but what if they're not? What if the way you speak to them, touch them, or even ignore them is slowly breaking their trust? You might think you're being a good pet parent, but some of the things you do every day without thinking might actually be hurting your cat's feelings. This isn't about spoiling your cat, it's about understanding them, because once you see the world the way they do, you'll realize just how often we get it wrong. And if you've ever felt like your cat has started pulling away from you or acting out for no reason, this might explain everything. Here are 10 everyday things that hurt your cat's feelings. You've probably done at least 3 of them this week. And if you love cats, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss any more cat videos. Ready to get started? Let's go. Number 10, ignoring them when they try to interact. You might think your cat doesn't care about attention, but that's not true. When a cat comes up to you, nudges you, meows softly, or sits beside you, they're asking for connection. And if you keep brushing them off, even without meaning to, they notice. Over time, they stop trying. They stop asking. They go quiet. Not because they're fine, but because they've given up. It's not about giving them hours of your time. It's about those little moments. A glance, a soft word, a gentle pet on the head. Just letting them know they matter. Think about it. If every time you reached out to someone, they ignored you, how long would you keep trying? Cats feel that too. They may not pout or cry like we do, but they remember how they're treated. And when they stop approaching you, it's not because they've stopped loving you. It's because they think you've stopped loving them. All it takes is a few seconds. Pause what you're doing, look at them, say their name, let them know you see them. That tiny moment means everything to them. Number 9, yelling or loud voices. You might not be yelling at your cat, but that doesn't matter to them. Cats are built to detect danger. Sudden noises, raised voices, even slamming a door. It all feels like a threat. When you yell, even just out of frustration or stress, your cat hears alarm bells. Their heart races, their body tenses, and they go into defense mode. At first, they might just flinch. Then they start hiding. Then they avoid you altogether, not because they're being difficult, but because they don't feel safe. And once a cat stops feeling safe around you, it's hard to rebuild that trust. You don't need to be perfect. Just be aware. Speak softly. Move gently. If you need to correct them, do it without fear. Use your tone, your body, your energy. They're not trying to upset you. They just want to feel calm in the place they call home. Now, real quick, before we move on to number 8, if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give this video a like. Number 8, forcing physical affection. It's natural to want to hug or cuddle your cat. But cats don't show love the same way we do. When you scoop them up, hold them tight, or pet them when they're trying to get away, it doesn't feel like love. It feels like you're ignoring what they want. And that breaks trust. They start to see you not as someone safe, but as someone unpredictable. Someone who doesn't listen to their signals. That's when they pull away. Or worse, start scratching or biting just to be heard. Cats show affection on their own terms. And when they come to you, it's real. It's a choice. Let them make it. Pay attention to their body language. Ears back, tail flicking, they're asking you to stop. Respect that. Because when they know their boundaries are safe with you, they'll keep coming back. Think about it like this. Trust is a two-way street. If you keep crossing their boundaries, even with good intentions, they'll stop letting you in. You wouldn't want someone forcing a hug on you every time you walked by. It's the same for them. And when they do curl up next to you or nudge your hand for pets, it means something. It means they chose you. That moment means more than any forced cuddle ever could. Give them space. Let them lead. That's how you build real connection. Number 7, punishing them for normal cat behavior. Scratching the couch, climbing the shelves, swatting at things that move. To you, it might seem like misbehaving. But to your cat, it's just be a cat. When you punish them for it, spraying them with water, yelling, or scolding, they don't understand what they did wrong. They only know that the person they trust has suddenly become scary. And that confusion turns into fear. so they hide. Not because they're bad, but because they feel misunderstood. You can't train out instincts, but you can guide them. Give them something for their claws, like a sturdy scratching post. Let them climb, just not your curtains. Offer shelves or cat trees. Give them toys and let them chase and pounce safely. Don't punish them for what they were born to do. Show them where to do it. And when they get it right, let them know. A calm voice, a little praise. That's how you teach. Number 6, neglecting routine and predictability. To a cat, routine is safety. They don't just like schedules, they depend on them. When meals come late, when the lights stay on all night, when you suddenly change where they sleep, it throws their world off balance. And they don't know why it's happening. So they get anxious, they follow you around more, they knock things over, groom, or start acting out, not because they're misbehaving, but because they're stressed. Cats feel secure when life is predictable, when they know when food is coming, when they can count on quiet at night, when the people they love act in ways they recognize. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it should be consistent. Try to feed them at the same times. Play with them regularly. Keep their space calm and familiar, because even the smallest routines can make a cat feel safe. And when they feel safe, they can finally relax. Number 5, not cleaning their litter box enough. To you, it might just be a box of litter. To your cat, it's personal space. It's part of their territory, and it needs to feel clean and safe. When the box is dirty, they don't just hold it in. They start looking for other places. Corners, rugs, beds. Not to be spiteful, but because they feel like they have no choice. And every time they step into that box and find it filthy, it chips away at their sense of comfort. It's not about being picky, it's about dignity. Cats are clean by nature. They groom constantly. They avoid filth. So when their bathroom is a mess, it causes stress, confusion, and eventually behavior problems. Scoop it every day. Deep clean it once a week. And don't stick it in a loud, high-traffic area. Give them privacy. Give them respect. Because when the litter box feels safe, so does the rest of their world. Number 4, not giving them a safe space to retreat. Cats aren't always social. Sometimes they need quiet, stillness, a place where no one follows them, touches them, or talks to them. Without that, they get overwhelmed. Loud guests, busy kids, constant noise, it all piles up. And if there's nowhere to escape, they shut down, or lash out, or disappear under the bed for hours. Not because they're angry, because they're overloaded. Cats need a place that's theirs, a safe zone, a hideout where no one bothers them. It doesn't have to be fancy, a quiet corner, a cardboard box, a perch high up where they can watch without being touched. What matters is that it's respected. Give them that space. Let them go there when they need to. And don't follow. Because when they know they have a place to recharge, they'll feel calmer and more willing to come back to you when they're ready. Number 3, bring in new pets without a transition. To you, it might be exciting. A new puppy, another cat, a friend for your pet. But to your cat, it's a stranger invading their home. Cats are territorial. They rely on familiar scents, routines, and spaces. So when a new animal shows up without warning, it doesn't feel like a friend, it feels like a threat. They might hiss, hide, refuse to eat, even stop using the litter box, not because they're being dramatic, but because they feel pushed out. Worse, they may think they've been replaced. That's why introductions can't be rushed. Start slow, swap scents before they ever meet. Use a closed door, let them hear and smell each other without contact. Use a baby gate when it's time to see face to face. And reward calm behavior every step of the way. You're not just adding a pet, you're changing your cat's whole world. Do it gently, and you'll help them feel like they're still part of it. Number 2, sudden absences without warning. You pack your bags, head out for a few days, and expect everything to be fine. But to your cat, you just vanished. Cats might not jump for joy when you come home like dogs do, but they bond deeply. They notice your routines, your scent, your presence. And when it suddenly disappears, they don't know if you're coming back. They stop eating, they overgroom, they sleep more, or they act out in ways they never have before. It's not just confusion, it's grief. Before you leave, help them feel secure, Leave behind something with your scent. Set up visits with someone they trust. Keep the routine as normal as possible. And when you come back, don't just walk in like nothing happened. Sit with them. Let them come to you. Rebuild the bond gently. Because even when they act independently, your absence is something they feel. Number 1, not acknowledging their pain or illness. Cats don't cry or whimper when something's wrong. They go quiet, they hide, they sleep more, they eat less. It's easy to miss. But that doesn't mean they're fine. Cats are wired to hide pain. It's how they survive in the wild. But in your home, that silence can become suffering. When you overlook the signs, even without meaning to, they suffer alone. They feel invisible. And the bond you built starts to fade. Look closer. Limping, sudden hiding, changes in appetite, or grooming less than usual. These are red flags. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Take them to the vet, catch it early. Show them they're not alone in it. Because the moment you notice and act is the moment they know they're still safe with you. Your cat might not cry tears, but that doesn't mean they don't feel hurt. They notice when you ignore them, when you yell, when you rush through life and miss the signs. But the good news? You can fix it. One small change at a time. Pay attention to the little things. They matter more than you think. And let us know in the comments what surprised you the most. If you want more videos like this to help you understand your cat and build a better bond, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new cat video. See you in the next one.